What's good, y'all? It's HB Punch and Profit. We're going to break down price action in NASDAQ today, February 26, 2025. But before we get started, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn on your notifications, helps the channel, helps me find the time to provide you guys with free content. There will be a video upload from a live execution I had today. You can check it on the video card or click on the link in the description below. One of those options will be available. But let's get to our checklist and our signals. So the higher time frame was a little bit tricky because roughly at the opening, it didn't really want to commit to one side until we kind of pushed out of this range, right? Initially, I was looking for sells, but on the hourly time frame, we were about to close over a bullish fair value gap and invert it. And so I was going to look for sells there, but it was just wicking into that, wicking over it, not wanting to get that candle body close on the hourly time frame. So I didn't pull the trigger when we got caught up in this range. I was looking for sells, but we didn't quite get the commitment on the higher time frame. So I waited till the 950 1010 macro. We finally start pushing in the upward direction, and then that's when I established that my bias, at least for the next few macros, is going to be bullish. Two, we're going to look for our inversions. Those will be highlighted in the orange box. Three, advanced market structure shifts with the blue lines. Four, put your stops at the swing highs and swing lows, or it could be at your discretion. On a day like this, initially, with the first few macros, it benefited to put your stops at the swing or the swing lows, okay, because it was very high resistance. And that's why I personally like to put my stops at the swing lows or highs, because when you deal with high resistance, you can still be in the trade. It's not going to be fun to sit through, but it will play out in your favor if you trust the signals and you wait for the key time periods. Five, you can put your take profit at 1 to 1 or more. I wouldn't advise going below anything less than 1 to 1. So let's get to it. Like I said, initially 9:30 opening, we couldn't get a commitment. There was nothing safe to really take initially, but then we get to the 950 1010 macro. We invert over here, or call it a balanced price range, call it a unicorn, call it whatever you want, as long as you know what it does. Really doesn't matter, right? Let's highlight that inversion right here in the orange box. If we zoom in, okay, you can see this bearish gap, volume imbalance. Always take that into consideration. Volume imbalance right there. You have this bullish gap that overlaps it. Candle closes over it. So that's our first sign. Then we get this advanced market structure shift at the candle body high. We get a candle body close over it. Okay, is there a better way to get an entry and a tighter stop loss? Yes, but I'm not going to give you guys the secret sauce until we build this channel up a little bit more. Yes, there is a better way to enter in on these trades and get a better stop loss, but that is for when we get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. But for now, this is the one I'm going to show you because it's good, it's reliable, and it'll make you money. So we frame our trade, and like I said, high resistance day. This is where it would have benefited you if I kept my stop at the swing low of where the inversion occurred. Me personally, I aim for a 1 to 1 if I have a big stop like this, and I'm not going to put a lot of leverage on. I'm not going to put like 3 minis or two or even one, right, with a 45-point stop, unless I'm very confident that it is, going to play in my favor with low resistance. But we get our 1 to 1 here. It's not fun to sit through, but it works out. Comes close to stopping you out, not quite, right? Just barely. Now, this also could have offered you a 2 to 1, okay? At the very least. Boom. You hit your take profit there. So, one successful trade, and I think that one was the live execution. You can check it out, like I said, in the description below, or a video card will upload. There was another opportunity if you missed that one in the silver bullet hour. You could have played off of as well, right here. Small little bullish fair value gap. Bearish one, you would have had to wait until you get the candle body close. So you got your fair value gap right here, but you need to get the candle body to close over that bearish fair value gap first. Okay, it closes over. Then you got to wait for that advanced market structure shift here at that candle body high. And you could have played this candle body high, or you could have played it right here. Either one would have been fine, but right here you would have got the better risk to reward. So let's take that off. Okay, still a very high resistance trade. Wasn't very fun to sit through. It wasn't too bad. So when we got the candle body closed, if you put a limit order here, you would have had to deal with about 23 points of drawdown. Not too bad. But if we kept it at the swing low to be safe, or like I said, you could keep it at below the inversion, you could keep it above. In this case, you would have been stopped out. But because you saw this high resistance at the prior setup, that should make you a little bit aware that, okay, these are the market conditions. This high resistance, maybe I should keep my stop at the swing low, or at the very least keep it below where the inversion occurred. But right now, let's keep it at the swing low, and we're going to aim for a 1-to-1. Boom, you hit it right here. If I have a big stop like this, once again, I don't aim for anything more than a 1-to-1. Okay, nothing more than that. Now you can go for a 2. In this case, it wouldn't have worked out for you. But that's plenty of points. That's 70 points. You have to understand that. If I have a 70 point, if I'm going to get 70 points, that's more than enough. Okay, all we're looking for is 25 a day. So I stopped trading after that. I was done pretty much after that. There's nothing for me to look for. I make my money, I get in, I get out. Why make things harder? Why take the chance, right? Easy money, $400-$500 in a day. That's plenty of money for me. So right here at the 11:50, 12:10, it does look like you get an inversion here. Try to straighten this up a bit. A little bit tricky, this one. Let me take the macros off for a second just to get a better picture. Now you could have played this one. Now when we've moved up in one direction like this, if hypothetically I was trading and this thing wanted to turn around, usually you're going to get a little bit of consolidation. You're going to get it to range, and then, right, it's going to drop down like this. So in here, I'd probably wait for 1, 2, 3 touches, right? And we come back for 4, that's when I'm going to start looking for that signal. You do get an inversion here, right? Not quite an advanced market structure shift. You get an inversion here. You get an advanced market structure right here, or even here, right? But once again, if you're going to make a big turn in a reversal, okay, usually you're going to range for a little bit. So you want to wait for 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, and then maybe you start looking, okay, and which was right here. You get an inversion, and you get your advanced market structure shift right here. We know today has high resistance price action, so you probably want to put your stop at the swing high and do not over leverage. Maybe put 1 micro, right? That's about $60, $70 if you put 1 micro, not a big deal. About 140 if you put 2 micros, and you want to aim. Okay, in this case, you can aim for a little bit more because you know you're probably going to get a big reversal move. So, and you can probably aim for these lows right here. Okay, and let's see where. Okay, this is a great way to frame it right here. So you're looking where to target. 9:30 opening. This is our range, right? We go all the way up here to this high. That's our range. You can target half of the range right here, which would have given you a nice 2-to-1 risk to reward with your stop at the swing high. You could have targeted the full range, or you could take a partial at the 50 and then look to finish it off right here, and that was 180 points. So I'm showing you what you can aim for when you get a big, when you start, see how we chop in this red zone. We're going to consolidate, and then boom, we get that signal to the downside, advanced market structure shift. Okay, deal with some drawdown with the wick, a purge of liquidity, and then boom, you can take partials at the 50 line of the range, the opening range, and then you can finish it off, that turtle suit. So I don't show you all this, right? Because that's what you're typically going to get, right? 304 points. but I show you this to so you understand how much meat is on the bone. Once again, I'm gonna start saying that in my videos. I want you to see the power of these signals and how much meat is on the bone, and how you can get, you know, you don't need all that, but it's gonna offer you what you need on a daily basis, and that's as good as it's gonna get. That's plenty of food for you to eat right here. So figure it out however you want to frame the trade, right? There's plenty of food. However you want to frame the trade is up to you. You can take partials along the way. You can hold. You can just understand, plenty of food to eat. So there you go. HB punch and profit. Like I said, comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Peace.